So in today's video we're going to show you how we made this extremely naughty steak sandwich using Meat Matters T-bone filled with goodness, Docker Bakery bread. It's dry aged, ex-dairy, it's great stuff, had it many times. When he puts these up online, every Thursday he does a beef release. These sell out within minutes. You've got to get on there at 10 in the morning to get these. The marbling is really good on this. You can tell it's dry aged, it has got that darkness to it. It tastes amazing. It's scald that fat, just so we can get a nice char on it. That fat is like butter. We're just going to give it a dash of salt. Some people might be thinking, well, that's too much salt. Well, I'll show you a little trick in a minute. So if there's too much salt, it will come off. That's enough. We're going to reverse sear this on the Weber kettle. We're going to be grilling over Whitlam Flame lumpwood, one of my go-tos for a treat cook, and this is definitely a treat cook. So ideally you'd want to dry brine this overnight. We're just going to dry brine it for about half hour. Now with steaks, if they're super thin, you really don't want to let them get to room temperature. With a huge steak like this, if you want to get it cooked close to the bone, you want to let it get to room temperature, because we're going to reverse sear it, but we do want to get it, that doneness just right. We want to go medium rare on this. We're going to be getting the internal up to 50 degrees Celsius. Let it rest for about 10-15 minutes. Slice it up, get it in the sandwich. 2-zone cooking. We're going to have the coals and heat source this side, and we're going to cook the meat this side, then we'll sear it off over the coals at the end. So we give them a good 10-15 minutes for them to get going. We've calmed it down a bit, we don't want it raging. We're going to reverse sear it, as I say. So I'm going to put the fat cap facing the heat source, and we'll leave that for about half hour, see where we're at. To make this sauce for this sandwich, we're going to start off with some mayonnaise. I like to use Hellmann's, it does make a difference. A heaped spoonful of horseradish, a heaped spoonful of coarse whole grain mustard. Okay, so at this point you can add one of your favourite barbecue sauces. This is pretty good stuff. Texas Drip from Tubby. Go with about, I'd say, a tablespoon of that. A decent pinch of pepper, and that's it. Just give it a good whisk. And at this point, give it a taste. See whether it's to your flavour preference. I am going to add a tiny bit more of this, to be fair. Tablespoonful. Because I do want that to come through in this sauce. Okay, so with your other finger, clean one, now give it a good test. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, so I nearly forgot. For the sauce as well, we're going to add some chopped chives. Just adds a little bit more flavour to that. Okay, so it's currently wild garlic season. So we're going to make some garlic butter using this wild garlic. I've rinsed it off, picked it last night, well, yesterday. Just going to chop some of that up. Wild garlic is a bit like spring onion stroke garlic. It's not quite as pungent as garlic is. Very versatile, can be used for a lot of different things. So we're just going to simply add the wild garlic to the butter, just mix it in. This is salted butter. And there you go, that's your basic wild garlic butter. Super simple, very flavourful. So now we've got it over the coals, we're going to sear it off, get that Maillard reaction happening. It was getting quite high in temp up here. We're just trying to cook as even as we can. It's not that easy with a T-bone like this. To be honest, if you're catering for friends, you've got people around, different people like different doneness. So I would say that this would be a good cut of meat to do. This has been in for 50 minutes, offset of the coals, and now we're just searing it off. Look at that, standing to attention. And the reason for scoring the fat is just to help get that evenness of crustiness. With this, it really does help with the flavour. This fat is like butter. It's great stuff. I mean, you can see the colour of it yellow. Whenever you've got a dry aged steak like this, or any dry aged meat, and it's got that yellow fat, that's always a good sign. And the great thing about having no coals this side, flares up, move it out of the way. So the total cook time for this steak was about an hour and 10 minutes. We've let it rest for a good 20 minutes. We're now going to slice into it, get it into this sandwich. This is ridiculous. I'm actually going to slice some of this up after to give out to some people because there's no way on this earth I'm going to even eat half of this. It's a good job my brother's here.
I'll eat half.
Should we give it a taste test? Let's go. Super tender, super beefy this coming out of that Meat Matters beef. I've got to say it is really exceptional beef, hands down. Rocket works really well. The bread's super soft, baked fresh this morning when I picked it up. Cheeses, you can taste them. Everything in the sandwich doesn't overpower the beef. So this is a sort of sandwich that you could cut up into about 10 slices and feed people with. It's massive. The sauce is amazing, works really well. Like I say, you don't have to use the Tubby Tom's barbecue sauce. That Texas strip just gives it a little edge. You can use any of your favourite barbecue sauce, add it to the mayonnaise. It just works really, really well. Enough talking. I need to get eating. Gavin's hungry. So with all that being said, go cook something exceptional. I'll see you when I see you. Cheers. Perfect.
It's not a normal way to eat sandwich, is it?
Not really, no.